Hey guys, what's up? It is your buddy Keith here again, live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in England. And I've got a little educational video for you all. We have a very fake Gibson Explorer in our presence. And we don't want you to get victimized with BS guitars like this. So that's why we're doing this video, to show you up close and in person all the telltale signs so you don't get tricked with your hard-earned cash. The fakes are getting better and better every day. The stories behind them are getting better and more elaborate every day. And not only is it happening on new style guitars like this one, which is a left-handed Gibson Explorer, we're starting to see very elaborate fakes on vintage guitars as they start to become worth, you know, in the case of like 59 Les Pauls, 100 grand, six figures. Boy, are the fraudsters out there looking to capitalize on your ignorance. So let's train you up. If you're new to the channel, click like, click subscribe. It's totally free. And you get to join about 3,000 friends you didn't know you already had. That's about how many subscribers we have today. So, how do we know this is a fake? Big warning signs straight off the bat looking at the front. These inlays, these oval abalone inlays. I've looked at loads of fake custom guitars coming out of Alibaba, AliExpress, all coming from China. And one of the big things I noticed is they love abalone. They love the shiny Liberace stuff. They can't get enough of it. And if you see it and you've never seen it on a model before, big red flag, as in the case of this. Also, this inlay doesn't exist on any Gibson model. There are no oval dot inlays like this. Another big flag. We do have a proper Gibson bridge on this with graphite, Graphtec saddles. So people do take these and put proper Gibson parts in it. And that's why you have to look at other telltale signs like construction. Look at how many pieces of wood are in this mahogany body. Look at how many seams there are. We're going to count them out together. There's a seam there. There's a seam there. There's a seam here. There's another one there. There. And then another one there. Look at this neck heel. Look how deep that is. That is crazy. I mean, my whole finger, it fits in that gap. I've got big fat fingers. And then you've got this crazy neck heel thing going. Super thick polyurethane. Also another telltale sign of the Chibsons, the fake counterfeit Gibsons. Massive amounts of polyurethane on the neck. Way too much. It feels crazy. Cheap, generic locking tuners. These are like Spurzl copies. No brand, no logo, no nothing. And of course, again, no serial number. You've got one seam there, one there. You see a lot of figuring and stuff. Sometimes the wood will look really highly figured, will look good. You got a scarf joint there. Don't think there's a scarf joint on the Explorer neck. When you look at the side as well, look at how crazy that looks. Look at how many like blocks of wood. Got one there, one there. The grain's going in totally different directions and looks ridiculous. Another block there. There. It just looks really bad, guys. I mean, look at that. Look at where the neck joins the body. That's crazy looking. The logo, you know, you've got a two-screw bell truss rod cover. You've got a mother of pearl Gibson logo. They're getting really good with these logos. And like, it's not a decal. They'll use real mother of pearl. It will have a proper inlay, but it's not legit. The headstock shape's a little off. And the other thing I noticed too, picking up the neck is a little short. The scale length is just off on it. Even though I'm a right-handed player, you can still tell. That also brings us to the cavity. I got the back cover off to show you guys. So the back cover, You can see the wood here along the edge. The back cover, like, it doesn't come out properly. It doesn't quite fit the cavity, and you can see where it's all kind of like butchered there. And on the inside, it's butchered to shit. Like, it's not smooth at all. It's very, very rough all inside. The hole for the input jack is super rough and very big and lopsided. It does have proper CTS pots. You can see there, it's got the orange drop cap. And yeah, it's got a CTS pot and the braided wiring, because these are proper Gibson parts that were put in after the fact. And why not? You can buy one of these guitars for like $170 shipped, delivered to you, then go buy some used Gibson parts, pop them in, and then flip it to someone unsuspecting, or just enjoy, a decent quality instrument for a fraction of the price. Because let's face it, a lot of these guitars are getting made in China anyway. Like Epiphones are being built in China. There's companies like, what is it, Dingwall basses? They're building like $2,000 basses in China. So there's high-end stuff coming out. We just had some Epiphone Zakk Wyldes, the later model ones, built in China. So they're building that there anyway. Why not buy one, have it built to your custom spec? It'll be a little off, and then throw in some used expensive pieces and save yourself some cash if you don't have enough to buy the real thing. But don't get suckered into buying one thinking it is the real thing, or thinking, it's a one-off, custom shop special order. No serial number, run away. Production model on the Gibson will have made in USA with the model year stamped. We'll have the long digit serial number as well. And on a custom shop model, you'll have either like the little custom shop logo there, and you'll definitely have a printed serial number. Not the case on this one. So now we're all experts on phony baloney Gibson Explorers. Hope this was of some help to y'all. And thanks for sticking around and watching the channel and subscribing. We have some real guitars coming up after this. A lot of cool ESPs we're doing, and some USA Jacksons. So hope you dig those videos. Later, dudes.